What's up, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Budget Stable. I'm not gonna lie, I've been really avoiding recording this episode because from the time that we started the Budget Stable at the end of August to now, the game has completely flipped, and it poses a few challenges. So, as we know, we start off with Crystal Chandelier. She is a Z17 Finney exclusive. We bought her for 0.1125, which at the time Ethereum was around $3,300, so it was roughly $370, $340, I believe. $340 to buy her. And that left us just enough to breed with a Genesis Uterine. And, we started the stable off with $500, $550. Luckily, we found out about the Narnia Bridge after the dedication to the 550 because the extra 50 was supposed to help cover transfer fees. So that gave us a little bit of extra wiggle room. So we have a little bit more money left over than what we originally planned. But, yeah, the market shifted, and let's take a look at what exclusive Finney is now. So right now we could buy a Z14 exclusive filly unraced for 0.045. That is nuts. And we did our research and we thought she was going to be a steal at what we paid for. So that was a little crazy that prices have moved so much, and we'll show you what we can get with that same amount of money here in a minute. But then we go back, we bred Kindness, her child. We picked Rep City Alexander. There was a lineup of, 4 or 5 studs at the time that was decided to breed her, and this looked like a better of the choices. The criteria that we used was we did see horses that could win in the bloodline. We didn't spend too much time deep diving a ton about the offsprings. Average odds 20, not great. 15, not great. But we took a swing, right? And so far, it was a whiff. So Kindness did. Where'd you go? So if we look him up, he has currently been in 4 races. He flamed in the only sprint that he was in. And then Crystal Chandelier, she actually won her 5th race after flaming in her Griffey. So, a little bit of potential there. But we didn't make a ton of progress, right? Especially because that market flipped. Another thing that happened during the time in between recording episodes was ZedRun, if we go here, launched their first ever tournament. And in doing so, created a whirlwind of horses coming in that have never raced a lot. A lot of people running in free races, so it was very affordable to downclass their horse and play in the same arena as Crystal Chandelier was and Kindness. And horses that probably, in my main stable, every single horse pretty much lost 5% win rate across the board, except for 2. So racing got really difficult really fast. So we pretty much benched everybody, just waiting till the tournament to cool off and kind of see where we land. ZedRun is getting rid of the free races. I don't know if they're gone yet. Yeah, so they're still available. Free racing, per announcement, should be gone tomorrow until the next tournament starts in 2 weeks. So what do we do from here? We currently have. Let me move this. Oops, wrong one. So we currently have $70 in the stable. we have a filly that is she ready to breed again? Let's see here, we're going to let it stable. Breeding schedule. We have a colt, and then we have this filly that is available to breed right now, and she's also available to breed again in 19 days. So the first course of action we took was we relisted her for what we paid for her, which is a little expensive. It's above what she's probably worth in the current environment. Because if we just go to Haku here, and we do Z17, we can keep it even at 19. Finny exclusive, 5 races, 20% win rate. And what's her flame rate? 20% flames. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is, yeah. Overall fire. Yeah. Yeah, let's change this filter here so that way we can see. Yeah, so we have 2 listed. 0.049 and 0.15. So chances of her moving are very, very slim. What the hell did I do? Yeah, so chances of her moving are very slim. But it's better to have her on the market in case somebody wants to swing on that than it is to do absolutely nothing, right? We're looking to get into some more races once racing kind of calms down a little bit. Because right now it's a tough environment. You know, look here, and these ones aren't too bad, but that's a little scary for our bred, unproven horse that we're not very confident is going to perform well. And even in the free races, I don't know about class 5. Looks like there's not too much in here, but a Z20 Zabo. Probably don't want to run my Z27 or what's Crystal Chandelier. Or no, I want this one. I probably don't want to run my Z26 beater and exclusive up against it if we're concerned on its performance. So, other thing, this stable's on. I use it on Firefox, so that way I don't have to log out of my primary stable, which I might have to switch so that way I can use the Stack Neck extension and kind of go from there. But traditionally, I'm a big proponent of running the hooves off your horse. You know, if you're starting out, run your horse 50 times for as cheaply as possible, just to kind of help you learn and understand the game. But it's kind of hard to do right now in the current environment where the resale value for horses is so low. So we're going to try to get 2 more races in with each horse, try to see what we can do. We'll probably list Kindness near floor because we already have $70 in the account. If we can list him close to floor, what's the floor? Clear. Colt, exclusive, uterine. Cut off on 30. Yeah, that's tough. So the floor on him essentially is 0.13, which would not give us enough to breed again. So then we have to make some tough choices on how we recover. But what's interesting here, so if we cancel this out and we go to exclusive Zabo, Yeah, so you can get Donkey. Look at this. You can get Z12 exclusive Zabo for 0.03. Now raced, not a great runner, but still. And then if we go to UU, you can pick up unraced lower Z Zabos for half of what we paid for Crystal Chandelier. So that might be the ticket. Maybe we will sell and try to scratch a lottery ticket and see what happens. I don't really know, but this was the whole point of building up the show. You know, trying to take a very minimal budget stable, buy something, and see if we can turn it into a full stable. And as of right now, it's not going great. So we're going to wait till the free racers are gone, like I said. We're going to race a couple more times, try to see if we can get some win percentage out of the horses, and go from there. But, you know, if it is a total flop, it's a total flop. Like, I'm okay accepting that and having to attempt again or try on or transfer these horses to my main stable and see if I can't do something with them over time so that way I'm just not selling them, you know, for absolutely nothing. But so far they're not looking like they're much value anyways. So there's not really a ton of point in holding on to them unless I'm just going to use them as free racers. And free racing, you know, it really depends. Are you playing ZedRun to make money, or are you playing ZedRun to just have fun and, you know, race horses? And if you're okay, you know, not playing to win, which is a dangerous place to be with how much this game can cost, you can go ahead and just run free races when the tournaments are live, since that seems like what the current method is going to be going forward with free race generation. So we might see if we can get into an easy. Yeah, I don't know about this race. I don't want to put them in there yet. But yeah, so that's where we're at. You know, I'm not proud of myself for where we're at, but we're gonna see if we can't pull something out of the hat on this. I might end up just dropping her price near floor since she did get a win, and see if we can't flip her maybe into one of those other cheaper horses. So I don't know. It's been an interesting start. I wish I would have been more active with the stable before the tournament announcement, but I was just kind of taking my time and working out some deals. So that is what it is, and we'll see what we can pull off with this. So stay tuned and wish us some better luck.